Political turmoil in Venezuela has reached a new level, with President Maduro directly accusing Donald Trump of ordering his assassination.
No doubt that Trump gave an order to kill me. He told the Colombian government, the Colombian mafia, to kill me. If something happens to me one day, Donald Trump and the Colombian president will be responsible.
Well, that comes soon after the country's Supreme Court launched a criminal probe against the self-declared interim president, Juan Guaido. Well, Ilya Yurchenko joins me live in the studio now with all the details on this. Thanks for coming in. So we have Maduro here accusing Donald Trump of plotting to have him killed. What else does Maduro have to say?
Well, on the one hand, Nikki, it has been typical Nicolas Maduro, blaming America for everything, furious about what Washington has been doing. All you want is our oil and our resources. That's what the Venezuelan president was saying as well. Although, on the other hand, Mr. Maduro explained that he is more than ready to meet Donald Trump anywhere in the U.S. or in Venezuela in any kind of format. And he believes that this kind of get-together will definitely be great success. But right away, he takes a step back and says that the advisors of Donald Trump would never allow this kind of summit to happen. Now, just to remind you, this is the kind of way Nicolas Maduro addressed Donald Trump just a little bit earlier.
Son ilegales, unilaterales, inmorales, criminales, ham of Venezuela. Donald Trump, hands off Venezuela.
Now, Maduro has taken steps or measures against his opponents. What are they?
Well, Caracas was forced to act when Washington said that it was pretty much handing over the fortunes that belong to the Maduro government in U.S. banks to the opposition leader. So now the opposition leader, Juan Guaido, his assets in Venezuela have been frozen. He's not allowed to leave the country anymore, and he's also being investigated for attempts to assist other nations in meddling in Venezuela's domestic matters. Now, to that, Washington has already promised to respond again with severe consequences.
Well, things are escalating very quickly, aren't they? And it's not just the U.S. that's throwing its support behind Guaido.
Well, you have to thank the European Union, first of all. Of course, the champion in backing Venezuela's opposition has been, Washington has been the champion in this case, but the strongest European powers like the UK, Germany, France, and Spain are catching up as well. And they promise to recognize Juan Guaido as the legitimate leader of the country unless Nicolas Maduro announces early elections before next week. But Juan Guaido wants more help from Europe. Now, this is what he said in an interview with the Bild newspaper. By the way, the interview was titled, "Bild Meets the Hope of Venezuela."
We thank Germany and Europe for supporting the activists who had to flee. We hope the EU is serious about the ultimatums against Maduro and reach a conclusion on the situation.
Plus, this ultimatum, we are almost certain that it will bite the dust, because Nicolas Maduro is saying that the next elections won't happen until the end of his term, and that's going to happen officially in 2025. Now, the Maduro government has the full backing of Russia, and Russia previously, they suggested becoming some sort of mediator between the government and the opposition, but the Russian ambassador in Venezuela for now saying that no such requests have been received by Moscow, and for now they're only waiting for that to happen. And according to the Russian ambassador, Moscow will only interfere when they get such a request.
It seems to me like a tit-for-tat that's spiraling out of control rapidly. In the past few days, we've seen so many things become even worse. But thanks for bringing us up to speed, Ilya Yurchenko. American author and journalist Max Blumenthal says most Venezuelans are against foreign interference in their country.
Juan Guaido was a low-level legislator in one of the least populous states in Venezuela, who was known His name was known by maybe 1 of 5 Venezuelans. He is the perfect pawn. He is a product of U.S. regime change factories. And for average Venezuelans who at rates of over 80% oppose sanctions and oppose U.S. military intervention, this crew that is surrounding Guaido, and most of them actually exist outside Venezuela, are anathema because they have been responsible for so much violence in that country and so much destabilization.
Okay, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Quadash. Double honors unto my apostles and elders at Great Millstone, which rule well, which I learned this truth from. And peace to you brothers out there that's pushing this truth in 100% spirit and in truth. And peace to you few sisters that's woken up to the truth. I'm the brother Yawasop, just back at you with another short video. I'm gonna try to make this one short, straight to the point. But like I said, I'm gonna just make it short and straight to the point. As you can see, Maduro says that Trump is trying to get him killed. Are you surprised? Am I surprised? No, because that's what these Edomites do. Okay, that's what the so-called white man does to get his influence and so-called democracy in a country. They're going to assassinate whoever doesn't play ball with them. Whoever doesn't play ball with the daughter of Babylon, aka America, they get you assassinated. Okay? And they put their puppet leader in power, which that other guy, I've already forget his name, but the Spanish-looking Obama. The other dude who looked like the Spanish version of Obama. Okay, they want to put him in there because he's the puppet for the United States. Okay, and they get him in there, then the United States will be able to go roam all up in Venezuela, and just like Maduro says, they just want the oil and Venezuela's resources, man. That's all. Okay? That's all. That's the only reason. And the only reason why they want to get rid of Maduro is because he's not playing ball with the U.S. He's not letting the U.S. just come in there, debo, take whatever they want and just, rape and rob the country of Venezuela. He's not having it. All right, what he's trying to say, if Trump wants to work out a deal, okay, to buy resources, you know what I mean, then he'll do that. But that's not what. But see, what you got to understand about these devils, aka the so-called white man, these Edomites, they ain't trying to make no deal. Okay, they're just trying to come in there and take it. Just like they did with this country, how they took it away from the Native Americans, which is Gad, Reuben, okay, Issachar. They came in this country and straight took it, and that's what they want to do with Venezuela. They just want to go in there and say take it, all right. But if they get that other guy in there, they ain't gonna really have to do that because that other guy is American puppet. Okay, so he's just going to let them do whatever they need to do. All right, but don't be surprised if they do have this guy Maduro assassinated, put out a hit on him, man. Because when you don't play ball with America, what do? They kill you. AKA, Salakia, not AKA, but that's what they did to Gaddafi. That's what they did to, what's the other guy who used to be in Iraq? Saddam, Gaddafi. Okay? When you don't want to play ball with the U.S., that's what they do. They assassinate you. And then try to tarnish your name and make you look bad. All right? They want to try to make Maduro look bad and try to say this other guy is the one who should be president. But no, Maduro was elected in there by the people. All right. So this dude Maduro better just watch his back, because it look like the CIA gonna send in try to send a hit in for him. Okay, and why is that? Let's go to the scriptures. Let me bring out the scripture. Okay, because when you're dealing with the Edomites, okay, what do? We're about to get into it. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. Okay, Yahweh Shai is saying that the thief come not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. Okay, that's exactly what Trump is trying to do. He coming in there, okay, to steal their oil, steal their resources, okay, and to kill Maduro and destroy what Maduro has set up in there. Okay, that's what's going on over there. That's the real thing that's going on over there in Venezuela. But the Lord said He's come that they might have it. They might have life. Really, the elect to have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. Okay. So, make long story short, that's all. That's what Trump is coming in there to do: to steal, to kill, and to destroy. Man. All right. Let's get to another scripture to why these things are going on. Okay. Another reason. See, this guy Trump, with being the Edomite that he is, okay, he can't sleep without doing something to cause some type of mischief or hurt or some type of pain. Proverbs 4:16. For they sleep not except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. Exactly. Just like with the whole government shutdown. Okay? The whole government shutdown. Okay, because who did that mostly affect? That mostly affected the Jakes, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who got them government jobs, man. Okay, it affected some, it affected Edomites too. All right? But the main ones who was really feeling the hurt and complaining, who was the ones mainly complaining about it? Was you Jakes, man. Okay? But I bet you he went to sleep fine. He ain't got to worry about missing a meal. He ain't got to worry about his money. Okay? Trump ain't got to worry about missing a meal, and he ain't got to worry about no money, man. But for everybody else, okay, he can't sleep unless he causes something to fall. All right? Let's move on. Matter of fact, we're going to stay in Proverbs. We're going to go 29 and Salakia, not Proverbs. We're just going to go to the book of Psalms. Psalms 58 and 3. Okay? The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Exactly. Okay? Because again, this dude Trump coming in there to try to take Maduro out of power, but he ain't mentioning the fact that he's trying to come in there just to debo them for their oil. Okay? And to kill and get rid of this guy and set up their own puppet in there. He's not saying that. All right? He's trying to talk like, like the guy Maduro is such a bad guy, whatever. And he don't even know the dude, man. They just in there for the resources. That's the whole thing with this whole Venezuela thing. They're just trying to get in there for the resources. And again, when you don't play ball with America, what they do, they put out a hit on you. All right. So with that, I'm going to just close and say Shalom and all glory and honor to Yahweh Shai. Shalom.